So let's do a little breakdown, well, price breakdown, the Cowboy Carter Tour. Wondering why would someone spend that kind of money on a concert or a tour, right? And I would say it's Beyonce. This is there. What else am I living for, right? So we do things creatively, or we express ourselves outside of the mundane. We do things that kind of give us our life back, or our joy, or bring us our joy. I'm willing to spend to get an outfit. No other artist would have me do that. Could do what it do, yeah, yeah. Had a bit of an issue with my GoPro camera at Universal Studios, so that was on the last vlog. I had a portable charging cord that I brought with me along with a portable charger, but I lost that portable charger cord at Universal, and so I'm gonna need, just as backup, you know, for the Cowboy Carter Tour, I'm actually just gonna buy new battery packs just to have the batteries on hand. That way I won't have to deal with any cords. And yeah, we're gonna try to get this expedited for this week, before the Cowboy Carter Tour. Let me see, make sure some of these aren't ones I can't use. Frequently returned. Ooh, that don't look good. Why has it been frequently returned? (71%) 5-star. These are hot. Get incredibly hot after using. They record a maximum of 30 minutes of video, then shut off. Well, usually I kind of do it in batches, so I don't really record 30 minutes straight. But okay, so my first set of items came in. So this is the battery pack. Just have it. Got the 3 battery packs for the GoPro. Alright, and then have the memory card for the Insta 360 camera. So it's a 256 gig, so gotta upgrade that. Woo. All right, so the hat has arrived. Just got in the mail early. Cowboy Carter Tour. And I got a nice vest here. Alright. Okay, so the cowboy belt and buckle came in. Brand new. Look at that. Woo-hoo. You can see some coordination right. Beyonce show up, show out, man. Tag on it. But yeah. There. That second loop. That stays all black. So this is my whole outfit in kind of like, I guess it's copper or something. Alright, so this is top half of the outfit. So it's the vest. See the, you can see more of the camera in the hat. The glasses. You know, just got some gold earrings. Gold chain, go with it. So, but yeah, this is the fit so far. Yep, that's the idea I had. Yep. See you again. Etsy, cause you know they got the custom stuff on Etsy for a short period of time I have before the show. So yeah, ordered these. It's like, can you see that? It's like Cowboy Carter pin. Beyonce right there. Cowboy Carter. See, I'm gonna wear it for the show. And then I got another pin coming in. My hair twisted up, but actually a last minute ad, but I'm glad I added it. This is the fit. Right there. Playing games. We are not playing games out here. Actually, maybe on this side. I don't know. So let's do a little breakdown. Well, price breakdown. The Cowboy Carter Tour. Here is the price of the ticket. Standard ticket, $543, and that includes fees. It's through Ticketmaster. I know we'll have a whole discussion about that later, but that includes the fees, and that's before taxes. So that's seating in section C130. So that's the 100 section. And the reason why, you know, I was talking with Tyree about it. I featured Tyree also in the Universal Studios vlog, if you haven't seen that already. But me and him were just going back and forth, just trying to figure out, okay, which section would be the best section, you know, to basically see the whole show, and also be comfortable enough. We definitely didn't want to be on the floor. You know, we're not tall individuals, so we didn't want to like have to stand up and be like, oh, I can't see nothing, you know, when she come on stage or something like that. So we wanted to be elevated high enough so that we can see everything, get a good vantage point. But we also didn't want to be like super up, way up high, and you know, of course, no kind of shade whatever to anyone that's sitting up there. That's not what we're saying at all, or insinuating. It's just I don't like being up that high where everyone's starting to look like ants down below and I have to use binoculars. We're not doing that. What was the reference I seen on TikTok? Oh, the hands to heaven section. But yeah, the 100 section seemed pretty good enough. We were even looking in the 200 sections, 300 section. There was one where you can see directly ahead at the stage, but that one, for some reason, we didn't choose. Oh, that's because we couldn't do separate tickets. So I think we're going to get split up, because I think what they had was you can only buy like 2 tickets, like in groups or in pairings. And so we opted to just do buying our individual own tickets. So we couldn't get into that section. I think it was section 232. something like that, the 230. So we ended up just kind of like looking around, and we ended up choosing section C130. Also, as you can see, this is the preview. This is the hat that I will be wearing, including lovely personalized Beyonce Cowboy Carter pin. So I'll be having this one. For now, I'm just gonna have it on the hat. I have a leather vest, but I don't want to put on the leather vest because I actually got a button that's coming in. I'll be discussing that later. That's coming in, Cowboy Carter button, that I'm gonna put on my vest. But yeah, this is the hat. So, but yeah, I'll do a whole separate thing just about the outfit. But yeah, getting back to cost breakdown. Yeah, so this is, let me see if I can find you a map, a decent enough map. I don't think I have a map that's decent enough to show you all. I'll probably just have to bring it up. But yeah, for those that are familiar, I guess, with SoFi Stadium out in LA, this is section C130, 100 section here, and then the stage is like here. So, but yeah, there's like a separate section, I guess the D section and E section, then you have like the pits, but we're like elevated just the section above. So, but yeah, looking forward to that. But yeah, let's get into the cost of, well, of course, you know, the biggest thing with a lot of these tours is, you know, people dress up, you know, you really go all out. I've seen so far on social media some pretty out there outfits. I've also seen some outfits where it's just like, hey, this is just like my everyday, you know, they just accessorize. Is that even a word, accessorize? They just add accessories to it, or, you know, just like a nice fan t-shirt or whatever, or just something, a reference to the tour or to Beyonce in general. So, but yeah, I wanted to just go with kind of like a cowboy inspired, but also like a biker inspired outfit. So I got a black vest, and of course this hat, and then with this pin here, and then I have another separate pin that I both got those pins off of Etsy. And I already have some boots, so I didn't have to pay for that. I have that, and then some pants. Into the outfits, so this cowboy hat, for instance, was $20. The vest, so I'll show a picture of it somewhere on the screen. The vest was $50. This specialized Cowboy Carter pin I got from Etsy, this was $10 on Etsy. So this is a customized pin, so that was $10. I also ordered on Etsy. It's a Cowboy Carter button, just simple Cowboy Carter logo on the button. That one was about $11 for that one through Etsy. Right now it's, I don't know what's going on with the shipping. I guess it was coming from the Midwest. I think it was Missouri. And, then it ended up, when was it? I think yesterday, or the day prior, for me recording this video, it was somewhere in Texas. And then I just looked at it this morning to track it, and it says it's in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm not sure how that's going, but I'm not sure if that's some sort of like glitch or something, but it's coming through FedEx, and this is all for a button. So it may or may not come with me on the tour, but we'll see. But yeah, hopefully, they said it should arrive here today. It could be late today, I don't know, but we'll see if it gets here either on Friday morning. But all I know is that when my time is due to head to LA, whatever is not already ready will be left behind, and we'll just have to get it on the tail end. So, but yeah, so that was $11. And I have some black pants that I already have, so I'll show that on the screen somewhere. Those were $38. So in total for the outfit and accessories with the ticket price, in total was around $672. Silly rabbit, seems I forgot to add one more item to that total. So for the cowboy belt and buckle, that was $20. So putting that back into the whole pot, around $692 for the ticket, the outfit, and accessories. But with taxes included, we're just gonna say $700 plus, just for everything. Now, you may be wondering, why would someone spend that kind of money on a concert or a tour, right? And I would say it's Beyonce. It's Beyonce. It's Beyonce. It's Beyonce. Come on, it's Beyonce. Who wouldn't spend that kind of money on Beyonce? But in all seriousness, why would anyone spend that kind of money on something, on a tour, right? Or one particular person, right? Or an artist, right? And once again, I would say, it's Beyonce. Outside of that, in this economy, and by this economy meaning the U.S. economy, and by the U.S. economy meaning an economy in a recession, why would someone spend $700 plus? And some people are spending a lot more than that. I mean, double that. But you would kind of, the normal person would ask themselves, by normal person, it's funny, but the frugal person would ask, why would you spend that kind of money? I belong to, well, I'm just going to speak from my own personal experience. I belong to an age group of what they would call millennial, or whatever they want to call us. I don't even like the term millennial, but since it's been in pop culture, I'm just going to refer as millennial so that most people will just understand that. But as millennials, we have this proverbial sort of storm cloud hanging over us. We've had it from early on in our youth. We carry it into adulthood, but it's kind of like this experience where we're used to having, or presenting, or our elders presented things in one way, and we kind of expect it to go that way, but we also know that it can go terribly wrong, or that the rug will be pulled from underneath us, or that there will be some sort of chaos and turmoil that would disrupt that sort of flow, or that sort of the way we view life or go about. With that being said, within my age group, since we're used to that, we still have this innate need to express ourselves, or to kind of say, like, we're still going to push on regardless, whatever mixed signals we're getting, whatever sort of chaos is kind of going around us, even within us, but for some reason we have to get it out. So this experience so far has shown me that, and even outside of this, I've taken on more of vlogging and being able to express myself creatively, that I used to do in the past when I was younger, but now I have more of the means to do it. I have equipment to do so where I didn't have that in the past. I have like the GoPros, 360 cameras, different elements that I can incorporate to be able to express myself. But it's this innate need to say, hey, let's express, like, I have a passion. I want to buy this ticket. I'm willing to spend $543 and some odd cents to buy this ticket because I really feel inclined to do it. It's like in my body, it's like surging through, and I want to do it. But also, it's Beyonce. Outside of that, you would think, like, the normal person would ask, or normal person would ask, like, why would you spend this amount of money on an artist or on a tour? And once again, I would say it's Beyonce. My camera started overheating. Yeah, this weather, we're going through a heat wave at the moment. So it's getting a little hotter, but yeah, just a couple of days prior, we were kind of like in this kind of like wintry sort of thing. We still haven't hit spring yet out here in Southern California, so I'm not sure when that's going to come in, but sort of should be springtime. But all we've been getting is like winter and then summer, bits of summer, and then back and forth between the two, but not yet spring. So yeah, so my camera overheated, so it kind of did an auto shutdown. So it's a smart camera. But yeah, you know, going back to like your favorite artist or whoever or whatever kind of where you're passionate about something or a cause or something or whatnot, why would you do that? Well, we live in a society where, you know, we have to do things, we have to do mundane tasks. We have to, because it's necessary for society to function, any society to function. You know, you have to take care of things. You have to take care of your health. You have to, you know, work or do something in terms of taking care of like your household, maintaining things, maintaining a vehicle. If you don't have a vehicle, maintaining where you live, maintaining your body, you know, what you feed yourself or whatnot. If you have, you know, dependents, children or either, you know, older dependents or just in between, you know, someone that you have to care for, people that you have to care for, you have to take care of those things. But there comes a time where we go through life and we do all these things, you know, mundane, everyday things, but it's like, what else is there? What else am I living for? Right? So we do things creatively, or we express ourselves outside of the mundane. We do things that kind of give us our life back or our joy or bring us our joy. And for me, you know, an artist like Beyonce, I see that she brings that out in people creatively. I mean, look, I'm willing to spend close to $100 or more just to get an outfit. No other artist would have me do that. I would say, yeah, $100 plus on an outfit. I've never came across artists that made me want to do something like that. So Beyonce has this like special power, and you think like, oh, he's part of the Beyonce cult, or he's part of this, or he's part of the Beehive. No, I just appreciate Beyonce as a performer, as an artist, and I'm willing to pay for that. You know, I think at this point in her career, she's commanded that. Looking forward to it, and yeah, gonna make it do what it do. Yeah, yeah. Hey, it's time to head out. Black on black with some gold accessories on it. Train to LA. We heading to that Cowboy Carter Tour. Big Beyonce. Cowboy Carter. Lost my cowboy hat. Come over here to Fashion District in LA and look for one. So we'll see if we can find one. A black one. The last minute, we'll see how much these are. Yeah, SoFi Stadium. Here. Made it. Let's get that in.